was asked recently what the hardest thing for me was about having ADHD. And I have to tell you that after thinking about it, it's really my brain being variable. It's not predictable. That's one of the hallmarks. So I've worked with teachers and it's like, okay, he could sit down and do his, multiplication tables yesterday. How come he can't do it today? And it's like, well, you do know he has ADHD, right? And I'll go, absolutely, I know he has ADHD. But yesterday, he could sit there and knew his multiplication tables, and he can't today. Like, yep, that is what ADHD is. That sometimes you can do something, and sometimes you can't. And do you think that he gets frustrated with his not being able to sit still and remember his multiplication tables? And the teachers will look at me going, no, I never thought about that. So welcome back if you're coming back, and welcome if you're here for the first time. I'm Aram, and I work with people who are neurodivergent, and I help them with real life strategies so that they can create lives that they love living. Because that's really important. When our brains are variable and we don't have any choice about it, it's not like, oh yeah, I want to have a brain that frustrates people. I didn't sign up for that. And I was also clueless about what to do around it. So people would say, if you just let me know, I'll help you. Just tell me what you need. I was asked that a lot, only I had no idea what I needed. And what was funny is that later on, I got a job. I created a job where I could help others. I would ask them questions and figure out what they needed to help them become much more consistent and help their parents and their teachers know how to help them. And now I'm helping adults, but I first had to start with myself. And that variable brain, even though that's one of the hallmarks of ADHD and being neurodivergent, is that our brain processes information differently. It doesn't help just to tell people that. So, and there's this feeling like, okay, like a kaleidoscope. I get it all together. I see that image. And then for some unknown reason, it turns. And everything, it's all the same pieces, but it's all put together in a different way. So we have to understand and know what to look for around that variability so that we can anticipate stuff or we can ask for help and scaffold things. Because having strategies and having a menu to choose from can be really helpful when your brain is variable. But it's still hard. I still get frustrated with myself. I still at times, like those old computers we had where you got hit the computer to make it line up. Sometimes I can tell when my brain is offline and there's information I know and I just can't retrieve it. I can't put it together. I'm not able to make the sentences all link together. I'm not able to give the top 3 tips when I need to. Then I just want to take my head and kind of bang it like those old computers and have it all go and all line up again. So there are strategies to help make it easier, to have other alternatives that you can do when that happens. So that's why I've dedicated my life to helping people, because it's so frustrating when it happens to you, to me, okay? And I want to make things easier. So if this has been helpful, please put a brain in the comments below and be sure to share it. Like and follow me, okay? And remember, when you're wired different, there is hope, there are strategies that work, and you can create a life you love living.